What's up guys? Today we are going to talk about the Miami Heat transfer rumors. The Miami Heat's potential offseason moves are generating significant buzz, especially with the team facing the possibility of major roster changes. Here's a summary of the key points and potential trade scenarios for some players. Tyler Herro. Despite being a promising talent, there's speculation about trading Herro to acquire a third All-Star player to complement Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. Potential targets could include Donovan Mitchell, Trae Young, DeMar DeRozan, via sign and trade, or Zach LaVine. Duncan Robinson. His offensive prowess and shooting ability make him valuable, but his high salary might make him a trade candidate, especially if the Heat pursue players like Karl-Anthony Towns. Terry Rozier. Acquired recently, Rozier's two-way play makes him attractive, but he could be included in trade packages to match salary requirements for star players like Mitchell, Young, or LaVine. Caleb Martin. While essential to the Heat's plans, Martin's potential rejection of his player option could lead to trade discussions or free agency competition. Kevin Love. His resurgence with the Heat could be short-lived if he rejects his player option to explore free agency, potentially leaving Miami if a better offer arises. Josh Richardson. With his player option rejection, Richardson might explore free agency, posing a risk of leaving Miami for a longer-term deal elsewhere. Nikola Jovic. A young prospect with potential, Jovic's future with the Heat could hinge on trade discussions for established star players to maximize their championship window. Patty Mills. Limited appearances and age may lead to the Heat not re-signing him, focusing instead on other roster priorities. These potential moves reflect the Heat's desire to build a championship-caliber team while balancing the need for experienced players and developing young talent. The Miami Heat have made 2 finals appearances in 4 seasons led by Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, but they might have to make changes this summer if they do not win a championship. With Jimmy Butler approaching 35 years old, time is running out for the Heat to win a title, and a potential Big Three could be created as a result. The Heat could lose up to 13 players this summer, and that list could include key contributors such as Tyler Herro, who has performed well this season, averaging 20.8 ppg, for a chance to create a dominant side in the East. Tyler Herro via trade. Contract status: $29 million in 2024-25, $31 million in 2025-26, $33 million in 2026-27. 2023-24 season statistics: 20.8 ppg, 5.3 rpg, 4.4 apg, 0.8 spg, 0.1 bpg. Tyler Herro is undoubtedly one of the most promising young talents in the league, and his absence during the 2023 finals was certainly felt by the Heat. Despite being arguably the most talented offensive player on the team, the Heat might consider trading Herro for a third All-Star player to complement Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, potentially forming a formidable Big Three. One potential target for the Heat could be Donovan Mitchell, a dynamic shooting guard known for his scoring ability and leadership on the court. Mitchell's addition could provide the Heat with another scoring threat and playmaker alongside Butler and Adebayo. Alternatively, Trae Young could be another available star if the Atlanta Hawks decide to undergo a roster rebuild. Young is an electrifying point guard with exceptional scoring and passing skills, which could significantly bolster the Heat's backcourt. Other potential trade targets for the Heat include DeMar DeRozan, sign and trade, and Zach LaVine, both of whom are established scorers in the league. DeRozan brings a wealth of experience and versatility on offense, while LaVine is known for his elite athleticism and scoring ability. Duncan Robinson via trade. Contract status: $19,406,000 in 2024-25, $19,888,000 player option in 2025-26. 2023-24 season statistics: 13.5 ppg, 2.6 rpg, 3.0 apg, 0.7 spg, 0.2 bpg. Duncan Robinson's offensive output: averaging 13.5 points per game while shooting 40.5% from three-point range, underscores his importance to the Heat's offense this season. His shooting threat forces defenses to extend, creating spacing for his teammates and opening up driving lanes for players like Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. However, Robinson's relatively high salary might make him a candidate for trade discussions, especially if the Heat are pursuing significant roster upgrades such as acquiring a player like Karl-Anthony Towns, who also excels as a scorer and shooter. While the Heat would be reluctant to part ways with Robinson due to his shooting prowess and floor spacing abilities, they might consider trading him if it means securing a player of similar or greater shooting caliber. Terry Rozier via trade. Contract status: $24,924,126 in 2024-25, $26,643,031 team option in 2025-26. 2023-24 season statistics: 15.3 ppg, 4.7 rpg, 5.4 apg, 0.9 spg, 0.3 bpg. Terry Rozier's acquisition before the trade deadline this season was a strategic move by the Heat management. His style of play, characterized by toughness and strong defense, aligns well with the Heat culture. However, given the Heat's potential pursuit of all-star players like Donovan Mitchell, Trae Young, or Zach LaVine, Rozier could be included in trade packages to match salary requirements. Rozier's two-way play, highlighted by his defensive tenacity and scoring ability, makes him an attractive asset in trade negotiations. His versatility as a combo guard adds depth to any roster, making him a desirable target for teams looking to bolster their backcourt. While parting ways with Rozier would be a tough decision for the Heat, especially considering his fit within the team's culture, it might be a necessary step to acquire the talent needed to compete at the highest level. Kevin Love reject player option. Kevin Love's tenure with the Miami Heat has provided a resurgence to his career since last season, as he has been able to provide rebounding and experience. Despite his contributions, Love's age and injury history have led to speculation about his future in the league. Given Love's desire for stability and potentially a longer-term deal, he may opt to reject his player option to explore his options in free agency. If another team offers him a more enticing offer, whether in terms of salary or contract length, Love might be inclined to leave Miami. However, if the Heat present Love with a suitable contract, potentially a 2-year deal that provides both parties with flexibility, he may opt to remain in Miami. Love's familiarity with the Heat's system and his positive experiences with the team could influence his decision to stay. Nikola Jovic via trade. Contract status: $2,464,200 in 2024-25. $4,445,417 team option in 2025-26, $6,592,553 qualifying offer in 2026-27. 2023-24 season statistics: 6.1 ppg, 4.1 rpg, 1.9 apg, 0.5 spg, 0.3 bpg. Nikola Jovic's situation with the Miami Heat presents an intriguing dilemma for the organization. As a young prospect with the potential to develop into a star player, Jovic represents a valuable asset for the Heat's future. However, given the team's urgency to maximize their championship window with Jimmy Butler approaching the latter stages of his career, they may consider sacrificing Jovic in trade discussions for an established star player. The Heat's decision to hold on to Jovic thus far reflects their belief in his long-term potential. At just 20 years old, he has ample time to grow and contribute significantly to the team in the years to come. However, the team's immediate championship aspirations might necessitate bold moves, including the inclusion of young prospects like Jovic in trade packages. Patty Mills. Patty Mills' limited appearances and his age of 35 years old may suggest that he is not a focal point of the Miami Heat's future plans. With only 6 appearances this season, it's apparent that he hasn't been a consistent contributor to the team's rotation. Given his age and the Heat's potential focus on other areas of the team, such as developing younger talent or addressing specific roster needs, they may opt not to re-sign Mills.